Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Square Root of Science. Just last week, the world was in excitement as India successfully landed their Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft on the moon. This is a really big and important achievement for India, as they are the fourth country to land on the moon after the United States, Russia, and China, and the first country to land on the south pole of the moon, making them a huge leader in space. But what was the purpose of this mission? And why is it such an important milestone in the history of moon exploration? On July 14th, 2023, Chandrayaan-3 lifted up from India's main space launch pad in Sriharikota in the state of Andhra Pradesh. It then reached the moon and landed on August 23rd, 2023. Now here's an interesting fact. A trip to the moon only takes 3 days, as it did for all the Apollo missions. But Chandrayaan-3 took 40 days to land on the moon. This is because the Apollo missions used a specific trajectory called a translunar injection, while Chandrayaan-3 gradually shifted from Earth's orbit as shown in the picture. On the 40th day, the lander reached the final 15,000 kilometers above the moon's surface and made a soft landing on the moon's south pole. This still doesn't answer the question of the purpose of the mission. To find the answer to that, we have to go all the way back to India's first moon mission, Chandrayaan-1. The Chandrayaan-1 program was carried out in 2008 and had a very special purpose: to detect evidence of water on the moon. It was equipped with a sensor called the Moon Mineralogical Mapper, or just M3 for short. This instrument would map the surface of the moon's chemical composition and send the data back to Earth. Now, the water on the moon isn't normal water that you drink or find in the ocean. It is frozen solid and is located inside tiny beads of volcanic silica, or sand. So water concentrations are pretty hard to find and determine. Fast forward to the NASA mission SOFIA, or Strategic Observatory for Infrared Astronomy, in 2019. It confirmed the existence of water on the near side of the moon, or the side that faces Earth, but the poles were still questioned on whether there was water or not. Now in 2023, Chandrayaan-3 has found concrete evidence of water on the moon at the South Pole, hidden inside craters as ice, using the help of a smaller lunar rover which conducts the different tests on the surface. The South Pole was strategically chosen as the landing spot because it is a very special place on the moon to find water ice. This is because with the special geometry of the moon's surface, sunlight is at an angle such that the light from the sun never falls into the side of the crater facing away from the sun. This is the same geometry that causes there to be 6 months of night in Antarctica. So everything covered in shadow is permanently frozen, including the water ice. The evidence of water being on the south pole of the moon can be used in research for building a moon base. Building a moon base in this particular location means we have access to water without having to transport it from Earth, making building a base here very efficient and resourceful. So, Chandrayaan-3 is a crucial point in space exploration because it's going to help us gather a lot of data about the moon, and it can reveal the past of the moon and how it formed, which can help us figure out how the Earth got to where it is right now. Humanity can also progress on the next steps to creating a permanent settlement on the moon, which is important for science in many ways. In conclusion, I guess we can say that Chandrayaan-3 is officially successful. That's it for today's video. Please subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and I will see you in the next Square Root of Science video.